It seems like there's certain rappers that fans just can't get enough music from, and one of the artists that falls into that category is Jcole. When music is unreleased and vaulted by an artist, many fan bases rely on leaks. Two fan bases that come to mind are Playboi Carti and the late Juice WRLD's. With that being said, Jcole isn't really known for having leaked music, although there are a few out there floating around, with one of his most popular leaked songs being titled Javari. However, his list of unreleased songs definitely surpasses the number of leaks that can be found online. This is a list that's only plagued Jcole fans more and more with each passing year. Perhaps I'm hoping to speak things into existence with this video, or I just want to share the pain of knowing that these unreleased songs are out there, but we may never hear them. So we'll be taking a closer look at a small portion from the list of Jcole's unreleased music. Songs that are a part of a series in hip-hop are common. Kendrick Lamar's The Heart, and even the late Speaker Knocker's Rico Story are just a couple of great ones that come to mind. Jcole specifically has a couple of complete trilogies. Simba, Grown Simba, and Return of Simba took him about 4 years from start to finish, and the Dollar and a Dream series took him about the same amount of time. But Cole's Dead Presidents series remains incomplete, even though we're aware the third song has been recorded for years now. The first installment, Dead Presidents, came in 2007 from his mixtape The Come Up. Then, 2 years later, in 2009, he released Dead Presidents 2 as a track on the Warm Up mixtape. The third installment of the Dead Presidents series was confirmed to exist by Maryland rapper Logic in an interview back in 2013, where he explains the time he randomly met Jcole in the studio. Logic played Jcole his own version of Dead Presidents 3 from the Young Sinatra Undeniable mixtape. Cole's reaction to it was positive, so positive in fact that he shared with him that he had his version of Dead Presidents 3 recorded and stashed away. But after he finished it, he wasn't satisfied with it and felt something was missing. What he was aiming for, he said he heard in Logic's version of the song.
He told me that, he was like, it was something about it that just wasn't right. He was like, I loved it, but it just wasn't right. And after I played in mine, he looked at me and he was like, you did it. And I was like, damn.
The fact that Cole wasn't happy with it years ago hints that the third song will likely remain vaulted for good. But if one day he's feeling generous, Cole could complete the trilogy that he started back in 2007. Better late than never, I guess. Fresh off a commercially successful debut album, in 2012, Jcole was going to release a 9-song back-to-school style EP, before he later scrapped the idea in favor of just putting out some loose tracks along with the Truly Yours EP. Main on Fire, Kenny Lofton, I'm a Fool, Chris Tucker, Louie, and Can I Holla At Ya are all songs that have been released and made the cut, but he had originally planned to release these songs as a part of the EP. They were all supposed to live alongside 3 other songs: Broke With Money, Stars and Signs, and Now and Forever. Other than their titles, we know nothing about the first 2, but there is a snippet of the third, which was going to be the intro to the abandoned project. I'll play a snippet, but the audio quality is pretty bad. The sad news, as you might have guessed, is that we'll probably never officially hear this one either. If you're a super fan and went back and listened to the full snippet, you may realize that the verse ends with 4 bars that Cole since used on Grew Up Fast, alluding to the fact that it's most likely been scrapped for good. Finch is a rapper and producer with credits on big songs such as T.I.'s Live Your Life and Kendrick Lamar's West Side, Right on Time. He's worked with Cole several times, producing tracks like Kenny Lofton, Grew Up Fast, and is credited for co-producing even more songs in his catalog. In December of 2012, Finch announced that he was going to release a mixtape of his own. He tweeted that Cole was on one of the songs titled Nothing Can Stop Me, and that he killed it. But if that weren't enough of a teaser, a couple of years later, still with no song in sight, he uploaded the instrumental for the song to his SoundCloud. I'll play a quick snippet so that you can hear it for yourself. It's exactly the kind of soulful beat that we itch to hear Cole on as often as possible. Just listening to this instrumental is enough to cause disappointment when you realize that the recorded version exists, but it's way out of our reach. It might just be human nature to yearn for things that we know we can't have, especially if it's something we assume that we'd really enjoy. So it can be tough to sit back and accept that we probably won't get an official release for the songs we discussed in this video. but at the end of the day, I can appreciate the artistic decision not to release music that he isn't satisfied with. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you want a part 2 covering more unreleased J. Cole songs, let me know. But if you hated the video, make sure you leave a mean comment about my voice or the way I talk. That's always a classic. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.